There are hedge fund managers making $1 million an hour. You know, it's crazy, right? It's money everywhere. It's money in everything. I want to help you. Start your business today. Come join my royal family. Subscribe to Casino Is the Name. Hey, yo, what's going on right now? You're watching Casino Is the Name, and in this video, we're going to talk about government contracts, specifically what it's like in a typical day doing government contracting. And there is no typical day. That's first. There's no typical day, right? This is really it's a living business. Like, it's something that is ever evolving. It's always changing. And that's part of, I guess, some of the, I don't want to say excitement about it, but you don't get bored in this. At least I don't get bored in this. Today, what we did was, okay, so the crew is going to be working out of town several hours away. I think like 5 hours away from Atlanta. So we're going to be working out of town. So I was gonna, originally we were looking at like getting hotel rooms and all of that, but based off of the amount of time that we're gonna be down there as a team, based on the amount of time that it's gonna take to finish the job, based off the amount of money that it would cost to get a couple hotel rooms for everybody, it just made more sense to get an apartment. So that's what I did. I actually found an apartment complex that allowed me to do a corporate lease. So we did a corporate lease, and so today we pick up the keys. We got to get the money orders and everything. I'm still in Atlanta, but Storm is down there. So Storm is going to be taking the money orders to go get the corporate, to solidify the corporate lease and everything. I think it ended up being, we had to put down like $1,800 and something, for deposit and some other fee and some other fee and some other fee. But it ended up being like $1,800 and something, which when I think we did one night in the hotel, and it was $255 for the amount of rooms that we had, which was actually very cheap even for even, I guess, just that many rooms, like we got 3 rooms and it ended up costing us $255, and that was like with everything after taxes and everything. But if you said $255, let's look at this. All right, so $255 a night, and that was the cheapest in the whole area, right? Like, I mean, that was the most affordable. Everything else, if there was something else, there was only equal to that for a decent quality room, for that many rooms. So $255 a night times, let's just say we can say 5 days a week. Let's say 7 days a week, because some people are planning to stay down there. So 7 days a week. That 1 week is $1,785. So 1 week of hotel costs is more than, so the rent for the apartment is, God, I think it's 14 something. 14, it's less than 1,500. So let's just say 1,500. 1 week in a hotel for that many rooms is the equivalent of more than a month of rent for the apartment. So makes sense to get the apartment. We still have lights and water and things like that. But other than that, like 1 week in the apartment or in a hotel is equivalent to what the lights, water, and the rent would be for the entire month. So sometimes you got to be creative. And we got a 3-bedroom, right? Now, are we on a 1-year lease and is the project a year? No, but what we were looking at was, let's say the contract, it should last about 3 months. Might last longer, but let's say it should last about 3 months. So that's $1,785 times 12 weeks would be about 3 months. That would be $21,420, right? So if the apartment is $1,500 times 12, that would be $18,000. $18,000, much more comfortable living. We got it's just definitely going to be more comfortable than being in 3 hotel rooms versus we have a 3-bedroom. And so more space, more living areas, more, we have a kitchen. We don't even have a kitchen in the hotel. So we have a kitchen so we can cut back on food costs and things like that if you want to cook and things like that. Yeah. And we'll have the whole space for a year when 3 months of rent would be more than getting an apartment out of town for that period of time. So if you guys got to do any kind of government contracting out of town, you might want to look into renting a room, or not renting an apartment out of town instead of getting a hotel room. Anyway, right now you're watching Casino is the Name. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and we out. I was always focused on the money. I started with nothing. I was born to be an entrepreneur. I'm a real estate investor. Had my own trucking authority. Multiple college degrees. Ex-military. I'm an author. Motivational speaker. Not to mention I'm an accountant. But with all the things that I've done, it was government contracts that truly made me rich. Yo, what's going on right now? You're watching Casino is the Name, and if you wanted to know how I started my trucking business, I have an ebook called Big Shot, Hot Shot Volume 1, Own Your Trucking Authority. It's a great book, 5-star reviews. The link will be in the description below. Go get that. Yeah.
Beat me up, Scotty.
Me and her together, we just count it up. Money on my mind, I can't get enough. Don't play with my money, you don't want no beef. Cause I come from the bottom, I come from the street. When she first saw me, she said, who is that? When a man saw me, he called me a threat. I'm the one that really live with a rap. They ain't never did it, they ain't really trap. You say you wanna be successful? Well, what's stopping you? Can't nothing stop you from being successful except for you. You standing in your own way. I came from the bottom. I ain't know nothing but the grind. You can't tell me nothing about that. I called the Bus and Basic Street Projects in Tallahassee, Florida. You hear me? I used to think $1 million would last me my whole life. I'd have made that and spent that. $1 million ain't enough.
There are hedge fund managers making $1 million an hour. You know, it's crazy, right? It's money everywhere. It's money in everything. I want to help you. Start your business today. Come join my royal family. Subscribe to Casino is the Name.